Hello again everyone, and welcome back to Otherworldly Encounters, where you can submit your NDE, OBE, spiritual or paranormal story, to my email address noted here, and at the end of this video. Today's story comes from Brandon, who had a near-death experience, where he died after a fall while out hiking. On October 1, 2013, I had gone for a hike alone, which I rarely do. It was a beautiful day, and I was not familiar with this particular trail, but there were enough markings, so I felt comfortable venturing out there alone. I was enjoying my journey, exploring and taking in the lovely smells and sounds of nature, when I came upon a cliff-like area, which was off to the side of the trail. I was curious to see what was below the cliff, which was not closed off with any type of barrier. I stood near the edge, and gazed down at a beautiful brook below, when all of a sudden, a wind gust knocked me off balance, and I fell forward, and off the edge of the cliff. I was falling fast, and just before hitting the ground, I left my body and never felt the impact. I floated a few feet above my body, just enough to notice that it was mine, and then continued floating higher, until I was at the height of the top of the cliff. When I looked down again, there wasn't a soul around, no one was on the trail or near the brook area. I saw my body lying there, lifeless, in the shallow brook, and wondered what my chances were of someone finding me. I had my wits about me, and was able to cruise over the area for a while, and eventually I was transported directly into an astonishingly beautiful world, where color and sound were enormously enhanced, and everything seemed to be united. I knew this had to be heaven. I didn't see anyone, but could immediately feel a sense of unity, and I was able to understand complexities that we have no answers for here on Earth. The best I can do to communicate that feeling of unity is for one to picture a piece of fabric with an image of a person, next to an image of a flower, next to an image of sound waves, and on like that. The fabric worked as a whole. Any part that changed influenced the entire fabric. Its stability created peace and harmony. I didn't have a physical body, I was pure consciousness. I realized I could travel in any direction. All I needed to do was decide where I wanted to go, and I was there. My field of vision was much wider than my normal vision, and I was able to hear every sound, crisp and clear. When I had a thought, the answer seemed to come to me immediately, so I wanted to experiment. I asked if I could see things in purple, and when I did, a tree grew out of the sky. It had purple leaves. Then a long row of purple sheep appeared in the distance, and walked past my right shoulder. I watched with amazement, when all of a sudden, a figure came out from the shadows. He was glowing, and had an all-knowingness about him. He asked if I would like to come to heaven when it was my time, now that I had seen it. I was surprised to hear this question, as I assumed I was in heaven. Before I could answer, the sky opened up, and it ran my life review, which was not a pretty one. I always considered myself to be one to pitch in and give a helping hand where I could, but this life review showed me a different person. I saw a man who had created a false image for himself, one who looked to see how helping others would benefit himself. This was not love, this was all for show, to win approval, to get that promotion. This was giving for all the wrong reasons. This was selfishness, and I was okay with who I was blind to my actions. I was a wolf in sheep's clothing. The life review ended abruptly and I was back in my body. There was no goodbye, no last words of encouragement. The message was clear. As it turned out, a hiker discovered my body and called for help. I had multiple injuries and needed surgery and physical therapy, but have since made a full recovery. I do volunteer work at the local soup kitchen, and am happy to help family and friends, and those in need whenever I can, without expecting anything in return. And I fully believe that it was God who showed me my soul and helped me change my heart. What did you think of Brandon's story? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed his story, please give it a like and subscribe, which is free and will help this channel grow, and hit the bell icon so you can receive a notification when I release a new video. If you would like to share a story and have it featured on this channel, please send a written account to my email address noted here. Thank you for watching, and I hope you will come back and visit again soon.